Newick, an American novelist and freelance journalist, has stated, "You are not special. You are not some unique and beautiful snowflake. You are the same decaying organic matter as everything else." Now, when I first came across that quote, I instantly thought to myself, this is the exact opposite of everything that we've been told. I mean, we are literally, in most cases, I can't speak for everyone, of course, put upon a pedestal. From the earliest stages of life, we're applauded for scooting across the floor, for spitting up our first words, mama or dada, and maybe you've been told you're a little different from the rest because your first word was something exotic, like pickles. We're applauded for sitting on the toilet and flushing it, for learning to read before our mom's best friend's kid. And what we all fail to realize is that we've all been told that we're just so exceptional. So we go around telling ourselves things like, I'm so smart, I'm so pretty, I'm so funny, I'm so good at sports. And we don't realize that there's tons of other people saying the exact same thing. And when we see someone who is smarter, prettier, funnier, better at football, we look for people who are less than us, all in an attempt to not take a beating to our egos. So, I'm going to focus on the Democratic Republic of Congo, in the heart of Africa, that is in the midst of extreme turmoil. Now, this is not to say that Americans think they're better off than those in African countries. It's not to portray Africa as this infamous continent full of guerrilla wars and disease, but instead to focus on the fact that humans have a natural inclination to be better off than someone, whether on grounds of education, socioeconomic status, religion, ethnicity, etc. So, what's the conflict? The Democratic Republic of Congo wars have claimed an estimated 3 million lives, either as a direct result of fighting or because of disease and malnutrition. It has been called possibly the worst emergency to unfold in Africa in decades. Long story short, the Democratic Republic of Congo war began on ethnic issues between two groups, the Hutus and the Tutsis. The underlying issue is what makes us, and I say us because we're all made up of the same matter. I think it's okay to deprive one group of people from something that is already theirs. Perhaps survival of the fittest fuels the fire of arrogance, but even still, the Democratic Republic of Congo conflict is just one example of the universal theme that humans seek anything to fluff their egos. The conquest of the Americas, the slave trade, the British Columbia and India, the list of one group of people depriving another of what is socially just goes on and on. And to this day, people act as though these issues are just a thing of the past. But what we fail to address is the fact that it happens in regular conversation. For example, just because I'm Native American doesn't mean I'm Navajo. Just because I'm Hispanic doesn't mean I'm Mexican. Just because I'm Asian doesn't mean I'm Chinese. What we don't think about is that in using that phrase, just because I am a broad category, doesn't mean I am a specific bullet point under that category, sounds so incredibly negative. It's as if to say that you are so much better, as if to say that it's beneath you to even be put in the same sentence as the specific bullet point in the category. So with that in mind, humans have a natural inclination to search for reasons as to why they are better than another. That is why it's so important to emphasize that we are made up of the same organic matter. On campus, I've been involved in a program called STARS, which stands for Students Together Are Reaching Success. It's geared towards minority or first-generation college students and provides a safe place to talk about social justice issues, such as these. Perhaps, instead of knocking someone down a few pegs and saying that we're not special and we're not some unique and beautiful snowflake, we should all say, of course I'm special, and you are too. And of course I'm put upon a pedestal, but my pedestal isn't any higher than yours. Thank you.